Welcome back. Of course, this is FEG Unplugged, and we're here with Maya Neiada,
Yes.
and we heard some beautiful songs from her.
Thank you, ma'am.
But let's talk about, you said you write a lot of music. So, is it better for kids to write their own if they want to come up? Should they be able to write, you think?
Absolutely. Absolutely. If they want to make some money, they're gonna have to write. But better, writing it helps you even express yourself even further. Sometimes your best songs will be written for you.
Okay.
But the creative process of putting a song together, coming up with the melody, finding lyrics that match the emotion of the music, it adds to the all around artistry of a person that's trying to get into this music. So I definitely would encourage it.
It's funny that you say that because we see a lot of new artists come out, and then the second album they're like, "This is me. This is my heart. I wrote it."
Bingo.
Even sometimes the whole image changed because
Exactly.
it's themselves.
Yeah, they're showing themselves one album too late, and your followers were following what was created for you.
Right.
So it's best to start out doing what it is that you think your style is. Of course it will evolve, as we all do, but why not start doing it now? And we see examples of people doing it every day. And with the internet and YouTube, you can find who your market is without some label creating it for you or telling you how to place yourself into a market that exists. You can build your own.
So we know that you started off singing in church because your parents made you
Right,
sing
right.
in church. So have you ever thought about like going gospel? You know, a lot of artists now is coming out and doing gospel albums.
Right.
Have you ever thought about that?
I have thought about it. I've never recorded gospel music, but I look at it, it's all soul music. Gospel music is soul music. Rock is soul. R&B is soul. Even country is soul music. So I could be singing passionately about dreams just like I could be singing passionately about God. So I definitely can see myself writing something in thanks of the Creator. I definitely can see myself doing that in the near future.
Look out for that.
Yes.
So you said near future.
Yes.
Where do you see yourself? 5 to 10 years from now?
I see myself in the next 3 to 5 years.
Okay. Tomorrow.
But just basically supporting myself solely off of my songwriting, publishing, and live performances, to where I can wake up and only do this and can support myself. Does that mean I'm super rich? Great. If it just means I'm supporting myself and I have, I may not have a million, but I might have 100,000, and that's cool. But I definitely see myself just earning a living and having a successful career only in music.
So have you done any other projects with other artists, whether it's international artists or just local artists here in Atlanta?
Yes, I've sung backgrounds for a lot of different artists.
Okay.
I had 2 songs from my first album. I have an album that's available on iTunes called Cinco de Maya. And 2 of the songs from that album were placed on compilation albums in London. Actually, so
okay.
digital distribution on some of the digital radio stations there, and but I performed for a lot of people. I performed for
some
Hillary
big
Clinton,
people.
and I opened for Frankie Beverly and Mays when I
Wow,
performed
that's
for
big.
Usher Raymond's mother's 50th birthday party. Just whoever's paying, I'm there.
And that's how you got to be. You got to get your name out there no matter what.
You gotta work.
Sometimes
You gotta work.
it's not paying, but it's helping your career.
Right. I mean, I think you should draw a professional line in the sand for
Okay.
what your minimum is. Now, that minimum might not be, $1,000. No one knows who you are. So you may have to humble yourself and take a lower amount of money. But there's nothing wrong with setting a standard for saying, okay, I won't work for less than this. Because if you work for anything, you'll be surprised how quickly that reputation gets out there, and you get lowballed before you ever offer what you feel like you deserve.
Okay, that's good. That's good advice. So tell the audience where they can find you.
Okay.
Your River Nation, your Twitter, your Facebook, all that stuff. It's out there.
Okay. Well, get your pen and paper. My birth name is Maya Neiada Carter. So Maya Neiada, Neiada. You can just Google that. You will find my Twitter deck. You'll find my Facebook page. You'll find me on Reverb Nation. I have an electronic press kit there, all with that handle, Maya Neiada. I also perform weekly at Amnesia Lounge on the South Side every Friday from 7 to 9. And I have 2 shows coming up. One at Cat's Cafe on May 8th, where it'll be an acoustic performance similar to what me and Mr. Odom just did.
Okay.
And just a lot of things are coming up. So just check for me.
And all these places that you're performing is here in Atlanta.
That's right, here in Atlanta.
But you have to come and check her out.
Please
so
do.
You're going to leave us with the last song.
Yes, this last song is called Superhero. And I wrote it after thinking about my mom and my sisters and my best friend who was recently diagnosed with the big C. And just, seeing them as parents and the sacrifices that they make, and it doesn't matter how you're feeling inside, you still have to shine for other people because they're depending on you. And I'm like, wow, that must be some superpowers they have. So this is for everyone. There's a superhero in all of us, and you can tap into it, even though you get beat down and tired and you don't know if it's gonna happen, and maybe I should try something else. Just don't let go, don't give up, and just tap into, find your superhero and let it rise.
Right, because defeat is not starting over or trying again. Defeat is just staying where you are.
Amen.
Okay?
Amen.
Well, we're going to leave you with Miss Maya Neiada. I'm DelseyD. This is FEG Unplugged. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter, ASV TV Network. I will be right back.